Hey y'all. Hello. Oh my gosh, my hair looks crazy. It's all right. It's all right. Because that's like blowing in my face. All right, let me see if anyone pops on for a minute, and then we will roll with my talk. Because I got a lot of feelings in me today. A lot of feelings. Just kidding. Let me see if anybody is even on right now. Tag your teamies. If you're watching the replay, you know the drill. If you're watching now or even after, if you're not on live, you're watching the replay, tag your team. Tag your team. I feel like this is like a really good live for you guys to listen to and all the things. Let's see. All right. Who is on? Hillary, hello. Glenda, hello. I don't think everyone's popping up on my end, but it's okay. All right, so let's get into this. Just tag your teamies and whatnot. Listen, I'm here to tell you guys, I'm going to be really real with y'all. Ray's live on the leadership page this morning, really it really helped me, and she texted us too, and it really helped me. Because sometimes, even as a leader, I get lost in my own feelings that it's hard to lead other people or not really motivate, but encourage other people when even I'm down in my own business. But I'm here to tell you, I'm feeling different today than I was yesterday and the past 5 days. May is a hard month. Let's just say that. May is a hard effing month. And if this is your first time for spring in the Scentsy world, it's normal, okay? It's normal, and I have to remind myself of this all the time. It is normal, okay? So I guess between April, May, June are the slowest months with Scentsy, so the springtime, right? Right now you have to remember inflation. People are struggling to pay, me. I'm struggling to pay my own groceries. I have a hard time walking into Walmart, and I'm oh my god, why is toilet paper $20? This is ridiculous. People are struggling right now. We all are struggling. We're all probably having a crash from the economy as well. You know, the winter blues are either back or they're fading away. Tax season is stressful. We have sports coming up, people sending kids up for sports. We have the economy in general. God, what else? I mean, taxes. There's just so many things that play a very big role in your mental health for the month, for every day, honestly. And I will say, not one person has texted me about how I'm doing, and I have not been doing okay. I have been struggling. Social media is not all what it seems, but Easton is probably in the hardest season I've had with him. I'm struggling with him. I'm struggling with Easton. Remy, I always struggle with her, but Easton, is making me and Ryan both struggle. So, this is what I say. I do my best to reach out to everybody because I truly do care. And if I don't reach out to you, please don't take it in a bad way. I am trying to get my own life together. I'm trying to get my anxiety together. I'm trying to get my mental health together, so it's hard. Let's all make it a point to maybe check in on everybody. All of us check in on everybody. How can I pray for you? How can you pray for me? What can we do to make our lives, everyone's lives in the Scentsy world better? You know what I mean? Easier. How can we all make it easier? We can all, one thing I could think of is we can all share products on the team page. We can all share our flyers when we make them. It's one less step for somebody else to do. We can all share our ideas. We can all figure out a way to save money. Whatever it is, we can all, why does my hair just look, I don't understand why I look so crazy lately. It's just a hard season, okay? But listen, this season that you're in right now, whether it's in your life, but really in your business, and I'm talking from a business aspect, where you're at in your life with your business and how you push through this season right now is going to determine your business this fall, okay? It is totally okay to have an off month. It's totally, this seatbelt is driving me nuts. It is totally okay to have off month. It is totally okay to have, an off week, an off day. It's totally okay to be Scentsy is not my priority this month. That's okay. It's okay to take a step back. Last month, it was a wacky, weird month last month, and I hardly worked my business. I was crafting just to get myself out of my own anxiety. I wouldn't say depression, but I was just I had the blues last month, and crafting makes me happy, right? And so all that to say, this is just a season, but don't put your kit down. Do small things every day, because these little things, you pushing through this hard season, and I get it. I had 4 people, you wouldn't even know. I was angry yesterday. I was angry. That's why I didn't go live yesterday, because I had 6 parties this month and 4 people ghosted me. One girl is just reading my messages on Facebook, but bluntly not responding to all 7 of my messages. And I really want to text her and be like, F you, because it makes me mad, because I'm putting effort into doing these parties, setting them up, etc. And then you're reading my message and ghosting me. So listen, I'm going through the same thing. Your leaders, your top SSDs, like Rachel, Katie, Chloe, Anya, all of them, everybody's having a hard season. Listen, and I'm not going to tell you their business, but I will tell you they're having a hard season. They're having one of our SSDs, I'm not going to say who, one of our SSDs has 88 frontline. She has 1 active frontline out of 88 people, okay? I had, 6,000 PRV the first 3 months of this year? I am barely over 1,000 PRV right now. Last month, I was barely over 1,000 PRV. I have 2 parties right now. I had one last week, and thank God for that party, and I have one starting today, because everyone else flaked on me. It's hard. It's a weird season right now that we're in. It's a really weird season. But listen, you're not alone. We all, everyone, literally almost everybody in the Scentsy world is going through this hard season with you. You're not alone. But what I can give you, and the best advice that I can stand for and give you at this moment is, and I'm saying this because I was negative Nancy yesterday, and I tell myself I need to be positive Polly. I don't know where I got those names from, but instead of being negative Nancy and saying, I can't book parties, I can't do this, I can't get PRV, I can't get my team to work, yada, yada, yada. I get it. Instead of saying you can't, focus on what you can do. What can you do right now? Yes, your sales are low. My sales are low. Everyone else's sales are low. It's just, it's the spring. And I'll get to that in just a minute. But what can you do in this moment to control your business? And what area? There's different areas in our business. There's connection and communication. There's sales and marketing. There's all kinds of stuff, right? So what can you do right now in your business to help you when your sales are low? And as much as I hate slow months, I'm also thankful for them in a way, because let me tell you again, my paycheck this month from last month's sales, okay? My paycheck last month was $4,000 lower than normal. Let that sink in. So my normal $6,000 paycheck that pays all of my bills and plus more was $2,000, okay? Let that sink in. And yes, it's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I told Ryan the other day, I was like, I don't even know how I'm going to pay my bills this month, because yeah, we have Ryan's paycheck, but we also just signed up for insurance and all that. So we're already $500 less on Ryan's paycheck, and it's not going to cover our bills. I'm praying that our tax returns come in. So listen, this is why I'm telling you this. It's not to gloat, but it's to tell you we're in the same season. One of our top SSDs, her paycheck was $7,000 less than normal. We are all going through it. But what I am doing to turn this around, what I am doing to be like, okay, Courtney, this season sucks. This month is it's okay. But you know what? Ray had a good point. We should be thankful for the customers that did order with us. We should be thankful that we still have customers ordering with us, that we still are healthy, all these things, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm following Rachel's lead on this, Ray's lead. I'm following my top SSD, my SSD, also I think a top SSD in Scentsy. I'm following her lead, because, and what I'm going to do is I'm going back to basics. I'm going to go back to the very beginning, when we joined, right? When we joined Scentsy, when you joined Scentsy, what did you do to get off the ground running? What did you do to get Scentsy's name out there and the product info out there and all these things, right? And I'm looking at my Instagram, and Rachel was like, I used to do reels. I used to do lives every day. She was doing, I remember her all the time was on lives on Instagram and lives on her VIP page. She was doing all these things. I'm sort of promoting end of the year. Oh, that's a good idea. But she was doing all these things, and she is right. And I go to my Instagram, and I'm looking at my Instagram, and I don't see many posts that have to do with Scentsy. I don't see many things that I'm doing to promote Scentsy. I think I've been in it, for 3 years, and I'm just like, oh, everyone knows. But then I'm like, you know what? When I did my live video on United We Rise page, which is a really big deal, I gained 170 followers, 170 people. And then when I was doing reels, I was gaining people from those reels in the last couple of weeks because I guess my page momentum was going up in a week. And so all of that. So what I am doing is I was like, dang, I don't really have a lot of products on my personal page. I don't have a lot of products on my Instagram. I don't talk about them enough. I'm not in my stories enough about it. And so I'm actually getting my calendar ready. And I'll, if I do it in a PDF form, I'll share it with you guys to print out. But I'm going to make it a goal to get myself ready. I got myself ready today just to do a picture with a product. I did my air purifier yesterday, and I'm just going to take every single day to go over a product on my social media, share it to my Instagram post, but I'm not like sharing a stock image of like a scent circle in my car. I'm going to take a picture of, what do I have on next to me? I'm going to take a picture of my Scentsy Go next to my face or something cute, and then I'm going to take a picture of it in my car and how I'm using it, and then I'm going to go live. My goal is to go live twice a week on my VIP page because my VIP page is dead because I'm dead. I'm not in it enough and it's dying again. So I'm going to go live on my main page, on my VIP page, whatever. I may even go on my main page because I haven't done my main page in a while, and I usually get at least another customer or two when I do that. So then I'm going to go live on my main page and talk about like what I'm warming in my house, talk about the 3 fragrances, and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube and like all these things. If you see these girls, these like, is it Stacey Behringer? No, there's another lady, I can't remember her name now, but she has like she has 15,000 PRV a month. And one of her trainings that she did talked about how she gains her PRV, and it's through her YouTube channel. Every time she changes her wax in her house, she does a quick 5-minute video talking about the scents of that wax, and then she uploads it to YouTube. And then she gets customers that way. She puts her page in the bio. So I'm like, I already use YouTube. I'm going to do that. So anyways, I want you guys to take this and think on it. And I want you guys to realize that you're not alone. You're not alone. Okay. You're not alone. We are all in this hard season, but listen, we have what? So it's April, May, June. Okay. So we have so next month, and then July is 10% off the catalog. So all of July, we go into the catalog transition phase, 10% off the catalog into the fall collection. And for those of you guys who have not experienced, either you came on at the end of fall and winter, or you just started, you guys are not emphasizing effing ready for fall. You're not ready for fall. I'm not even ready for fall. I cried last fall because I was so busy. It was a good cry, but it was a very overwhelming cry because I was so busy, but my paychecks were good. And I want that $10,000 paycheck this fall. So I'm going to keep doing little IPAs. And if that means that, God, I have no sales this month and we're low and all these things, then I'm going to build up a different aspect of my business, and it's going to be connection. So now I'm going to focus. I'm slow this month. I don't have much thank you mail to do because no one's really buying. I don't have parties to do. So I'm not like busy every day posting and connecting. I'm going to talk to my customers. I'm going to get to know them. I'm going to go on. I actually have a goal to like reach out to 20 people a week, but I want to go on their Facebooks and I want to find out more about their life, and I want to follow them more directly, and I want to understand what they're going through, and I want to just connect with them. And that's how you build a business, is connections. And I will tell you straightforward and to the point, I lack that area of my business. I am not the best at reaching out and connecting one-on-one with people in general because I selfishly just let my busy life get in the middle of everything. And then I think about it and I'm like, it's not really fair that I'm not this personal, and I need to be more personal with my team, with my customers, all these things. And I also realize I'm only one person and I do the best I can, but there are things that I can change. So if you're like, Courtney, I'm slow, I'm not getting sales, nobody will party with me, I'm relying on my club members to do orders, yada, yada, yada. If you're relying on all those things, then that's great. But I want you to sit back and I want you to just think about it and just be like, you know what? I'm blessed to have this business. If my PRV is only 500, then I'm blessed, that I'm thankful that I get even a fraction, a small paycheck, whether it's $100, $200, that's $200 more than you had last month. You know what I mean? And I was very negative when I got my paycheck this month. I remember texting one of my friends, and I was like, this is such crap. You know, it was only $2,000. It's only going to pay my mortgage. And like, she responded and was like, but it's paying your mortgage, Courtney. But it's paying for your house to live in. And I was like, wow, you are so... I'm in a neighborhood, y'all, so I'm not putting my seatbelt on because I'm going like 5 miles an hour. But she said it back to me like that. And it really hit home, like, oh, you are so right. Like, I need to be more thankful and grateful that, like, I even made enough money to pay my mortgage. Like, that's a freaking blessing that I sometimes ignore and I don't think about all the time. So, I want you all, can you be quiet? Stop it now. I hate... So anyways, I want all of you guys that are struggling right now, because we all are. I want everyone who's struggling. If you are struggling and you don't know what to do in your business because you feel like it's failing, you feel like you're a failure, you feel like your business is going to cave, I want you to sit back today and I want you to write out a list. Take 5 minutes. Write out a list of IPAs that you can do that do not relate to PRV. Is that connecting to 5 people on Facebook every day? Is it sending thank you mail? Is it writing a letter to someone? Like one of my friends, her husband actually had a really bad neck injury and had surgery, and he's in the hospital and he's in rehab. He hasn't been home, and I sent a goodie package with stuff in the mail to her and her kids, just saying, I'm thinking about you, I'm praying for you, I hope he gets better. Like, just act like be a good human, and it will turn tenfold over for you. I promise you that, okay? I promise you. Do the little IPAs that will bring your business up and running again, but don't put your kit down. Don't stop working your business, okay? Don't stop working your business. Let me see if they're gonna... don't stop working your business. Hold on, it's a teacher. Hey. Yes. Oh, no, I haven't heard back. That's okay. I'm going to call her later. IPA, income producing activity, is what an IPA is. So it means, what in your business are you doing that is income producing? So income producing would be sampling. It would be thank you mail. It would be talking one-on-one with your customers. It would be packaging up an order. It would be going live on your VIP page. It is going and showing how a Scentsy Go works in your stories. It's posting anything that could eventually bring you, no, that's okay. Anything that could eventually bring you money and is income producing is an IPA. So every night when I go to bed, I have a little sheet. I have a book, actually, a notebook on my desk of IPAs for the next day. That way I know what I'm working on. So last night I sat down and I was like, okay, what do I need to work on tomorrow when I get home from dropping the kids off? I need to go do my clothes return, because that's not IPA, but it just with my to-do list. Go do my clothes return. And then I need to close Amanda's party, close out my mermaid crates, get Lorna's order, text Mandy, and then I need to do some kind of live video in my VIP page. That's my list. So that way I know that no matter what, tomorrow, this is my goal. And if I can mark off 3 of those things, then I accomplished something. If you can mark off 3 things a day, then you are accomplishing something in your business, okay? So again, whether that's you just going live, or you just showing a product, or you doing a sample and sending it to a customer, that is an IPA, because you're planting those seeds. So I'm posting a post, and someone, like, I posted a post yesterday about my air purifier, and my host right now was like, hey girl, I want 2 air purifiers. Like, just like that, $500, bam. But I mean, she's using her credits with it, but just to let you know, like, people are watching what you're doing. Even if they're not buying from you right now, they're watching, okay? So do the IPAs, get excited for your business again. You know, I know it's slow, push past it, push past this season, because